All right, the Cardinals get the series opener. They're looking to see if they can get another series win as they host the San Francisco Giants. Also, this would be a big win if they can get it because it would be the big 5-0. You kind of hoping to get somewhere around or shooting for 100 wins, really, to win the division. But hey, the sooner you get to 50, the better. And a good pitcher to have on the mound, Mr. Flaherty. ERA has been hovering around 4, but he is 6-2 on the year and has been pretty solid. So, O'Neill chased down a loud out in the first at bat. Number 2 just couldn't get there. So that's going to be a double for Davis. First hit of the day for the Giants. And Peterson will make it not matter. Cardinals escape the inning. San Francisco. Chaminade on the mound, 2-4, sub-4 ERA. Arenado up. You know the Cardinals love to hit against lefties. Arenado, especially him and Goldie, he's going to hit one deep. It's not going to get out, but it does get to the wall. So it'll be a double for St. Louis. Unlike Davis running himself out of scoring position, Arenado does not, but Carp eats this K against the lefty, so scoreless after 1. Yastrzemski goes yard, taking Jack deep, dropping one into the bullpen. See no reaction from those guys. Sitting in the rain's not fun. Definitely not giving up a solo shot. So keep in mind, that's the second hit of the day for the Giants. Flaherty with the K, hitting the 4th. You can see he locked in after that. 2 hits, still holding up midway through the 4th. In the 5th, Yastrzemski, he's going to fly out to center this time. So Neal had a lot of work in this game. Tons of catches having to be made out there in center field. So good job for him, at least getting in his cardio. He's going to do a little bit more. So in the bottom of the 5th, he leads off with a single. Next batter is DeYoung. And look at that, O'Neill sliding his way into second base. So a rare stolen base. Don't get too many of those. Don't highlight as many. But this was one of those games. This did matter. I wouldn't show it if it didn't. So nice steal by Ty. Couple batters later, Carlson drives one into center. That's going to drop and be a single. You know Ty's going to score with his speed. So the Cardinals tie it up in the bottom of the 5th. Carlson doing work. And the inning still continues. Goldie bounces one past the pitcher. And guess what? That also is going to drive in a run. So the Cardinals score 2 with 2 outs in the bottom of the 5th to take a 2-1 lead. And look at Flaherty in the 6th. No walks to this point, but has only allowed 2 base runners, so he is still holding up very well. And after a walk, Myers making a catch in left. 6 solid innings for Mr. Flaherty. Carp going to lead off, but the offense will get shut down the rest of the way. Helsley looking for save number 26. See if he can make it 26 consecutive save opportunities in a row. Davis hit the double deep in the beginning of the game. This time he grounds out to Arenado. Peterson, it'd be fitting if the catch was made by O'Neill, right? I said he had a lot of running to do in this game, but he makes the catch. And the Cardinals, not a lot of runs, but just enough. Big 5th inning, and they went 2-1. So the 2 hits, you saw those. Also, Slater and Yastrzemski both drawing walks as well. 7 Ks by the lineup. Manaea, tough luck loss for him. Only allowed 2 runs in the 5th. That would be all he would get through. 7 Ks as well, but he drops it 2-5. For the Cardinals, 7 hits. Carlson had 2. Carp with a hit. Donovan, those were not shown. So good work by them. Flaherty, win number 7. His best outing so far this year. 6 2/3, only 2 hits. Getting that ERA back down to 4. The Cardinals will be looking for another sweep as they win 2-1 and take a 2-0 lead in this series. Can they make it 3-0? We'll see next video. But speaking of zeros, the Cubs blanking the Pirates 4-0. Reynolds does get one hit, but that batting average is going to drop 396. Ouch. Rich Hill, you know his nickname, drops a 3-3, only allows one run, but hey, can't score, can't win. Ian Happ, 2 for 3, 3 runs driven in, a 3-run home run. So he did his best to help his team out. Tyon, pitching really well this season too, kind of under the radar, 9-1, 2.19 ERA, 8 shutout innings. Speaking of shutouts, the Tigers also shutting out a team, the Braves, 1-0. Albies with 2 of the 6 hits for Atlanta. Kyle Wright only allows a run, but doesn't matter, he gets the loss. Drops to 9-2. For the Tigers, 6 hits, timely is what matters. Meadows and Cabrera both with 2 hits. Cabrera driving in the only run of the game, an RBI single. Lorenzen, speaking of guys pitching well, look at that, sub-2 ERA. 7-2 on the year. One of only 2 pitchers with a sub-2 ERA. Obviously, the other is Jordan Montgomery, if you saw the last vid. So now the Cardinals aim for the sweep.